Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is obviously Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022, and we are doing a special Sussex Monday as well as a Happy Valentine's Day episode. So definitely stay tuned so that we can celebrate Sussex Monday like we do every Monday, but also celebrate Valentine's Day. So this Valentine's Day, I'm definitely excited to celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm going to do some cool things with my husband. I know that we have dinner plans, but I'm not really sure where just yet. Before I get to celebrating on my own, I would like to celebrate with you. Thank you so much for showing up this weekend so that we could celebrate 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, and we had a really cool Q&A. If you have not seen that, check that out. But today, since it is Valentine's Day, I want to actually recount some really cool Valentine's Day in the lives of our favorite royals. Now, I know you know what I'm going to bring up. 1 year ago today, we got the pregnancy announcement that rocked the world. Baby Lily was on the way. Valentine's Day of 2021, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced that they were expecting their second child. This was amazing on its own, but we got that amazing photo of them under the tree, photographed by Misan Harriman. It was absolutely beautiful. We had one of them sitting under the tree and Meghan was laying down while she was being cradled by her husband. She had the beautiful bump. And then we had the other photo of them standing and holding one another. It was so tender. It was so loving. And we hadn't seen them for a while at that point, not in like a setting such as that. I think they'd done a few little Zooms or something of that nature here and there at that point. But it was really good to see like a full body photo and to see the setting, and we were able to see how peaceful their environment was. At that point, we really weren't familiar of where they were living in Montecito. It was good to see them touch base with everyone and also to share the news that they were having baby number 2. That was a very beautiful moment. However, years before that, in good old 1984, February 14th, 1984, we had another pregnancy announcement. I should say the first Valentine's Day pregnancy announcement of our favorite royal. Princess Diana announced that she was pregnant with Prince Harry on Valentine's Day of 1984. As a matter of fact, that's actually often misconstrued. She was actually, she announced that she was pregnant February 13th. However, it was announced to the world via newspaper, and all the outlets announced it on February 14th of 1984. And I think that's a really beautiful connection. So Prince Harry's pregnancy announcement was on Valentine's Day, and then he announced his second child on Valentine's Day. I really love full circle moments. Y'all know who I am about full circle moments. So it was really beautiful. I wasn't there. Obviously, I wouldn't make my debut for another 3 years. However, I'm sure it was beautiful. I'm going to put some of the news clippings in this video so that you can see it for yourself, because I'd imagine a lot of you weren't there either. In addition to that, we know that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry announced their pregnancy with baby Lily on Valentine's Day of last year. But I want to actually time travel back to 2015, when one Miss Rachel Meghan Markle, who is now our Duchess of Sussex, but at the time she was an actress on Suits, and she had the website The Tig, and she wrote about Valentine's Day as a single person, and I think that was such a beautiful message. It was actually something I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do a self-love video, and of course Valentine's Day had to fall on Sussex Monday, and I was like, I'm not trying to piss off my subscribers. We have gotten into a routine of every Monday touching base about our faves. I'm not about to get beat up by them. So So I decided to look up some more information regarding our favorite royals and Valentine's Day, and I found this really beautiful post from the TIG. I'm gonna read it. Meghan Markle writes, I think you need to be your own Valentine. I think you need to cook that beautiful dinner even when it's just you, wear your favorite outfit, buy yourself some flowers, and celebrate the self-love that often gets muddled when we focus on what we don't have. Whether you have a special someone, you'll be with friends, or you'll be flying solo this Saturday, or any other day for that matter, be good to yourself. Love yourself, treat yourself, honor yourself, and celebrate you. Be your own beautiful, darling, cherished, and funny Valentine. You deserve it. I'm not going to go on a rant today because it's the day of love. But how can you hate her? That is just such a beautiful message, and she's right. She is right. I feel like we've all had a Valentine's Day alone before, and we know what that's like. However, now that I'm married and I have like a permanent Valentine, I actually don't see Valentine as like the romantic holiday that a lot of people kind of big it up to be. I actually see it as a day of self-reflection of the love in my life all around, not just my romantic love. So I would like to share a little bit. Been married for 5 years, so I'm a pro. No, I'm just kidding. We're just getting started. However, some of the things that I love about my husband outside of romance are just how caring he is and how sweet he is and how tender he is. My husband is an extremely considerate person when it comes to my feelings, and that's something that I love to appreciate about him on all days, but especially on Valentine's Day. I like to look at the love in my life. One of the things that I'm really blessed to have is a schnauzer. I have had my schnauzer for 11 years. We will have been in one another's lives for 12 years in September. Like, his love knows no bounds, and neither does mine. I would do anything for my schnauzer. And I know that's so funny to be like, oh, you're talking about a pet on Valentine's Day, but love is love. And when you have that, you should cherish that. And having a pet is a loving experience. You are constantly being challenged, and you are constantly being loved on. You are constantly being responsible. You have to constantly be responsible for your little fur babies, and they deserve all the love in the world. So don't forget to get them a little treat or something special as well. If you haven't, now I'm not an ambassador or an affiliate, but I am actually buying my dog some perfect dog food mix from a company called Yum Wolf, and it's a company I actually just started working for. And I'm going to buy him some of that and see how he likes it. I'm going to make his food on the stove for the entire month and see how he enjoys that, because that is how I want to show love to him. My mom's rouladen is the best meal I've ever had in my life. I have never tasted better rouladen than my mother's. Just saying. Just saying. This Valentine's Day, I would love to have a bite of that. That would be great. But I'll probably be going to Capitol Grill. Who knows? Another form of love, and I would say outside of my husband, my favorite form of love is the love I have for my niece and nephew, Jayani and Julian. I feel like I'm always trying to show them how much I love them, and I hope they know. But everybody's lives get busy, and I don't live in the same state as them, but I hope they always know the love I carry in my heart glows the most for them. I am always here for them, and I love them more than anything in this world, and my life did not have meaning until they were born. So those are some forms of love in my life, and now I want to turn the tables back on you. Please tell me some forms of love you have in your life. Whether it's your children, whether it's your spouse, your parents, your grandparents, your nieces, your nephews, your friends, your pets. Who are you showing love to in your life today? And who are you going to reflect on the love you share with today? I think that's really important. Tell me about your first love. Tell me about an innocent love, your first crush. I really love Morris Chestnut. I had the biggest crush on Morris Chestnut. He was the first crush I ever had in my whole life. I just remember seeing him and being like, wow, I love you. And so I was such a young kid. And so let's reflect on our first love, whatever that means. My first love was Morris Chestnut. And I'm sure I share that in common with a lot of people, okay? So tell me about that in the comments. I definitely want to hear. In addition, lastly, before we get out of here, please tell me what you're doing to celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, I love receiving flowers. That's kind of my favorite thing. I love receiving tulips or peonies or roses. I just like flowers. Fresh flowers in the house always makes it feel just really alive. But I also love treats. I'm going to have some chocolates, hopefully some Ferrero Rocher. I'm not saying that right. Don't hold me to it. You know I'm from Texas. You knew what you were getting into when you clicked on this video. Do not expect me to say words correctly. I'm going to struggle and I'll let you down every time. Definitely want to receive some chocolates and some flowers and maybe go to the movies. I watched Sade. Follow me on Instagram at SharionSade. And every Monday, a new episode of my podcast, Queen of the Hills, drops on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye.